Hello, and welcome to One Arthur. I'm Dan.
I'm Mickey.
Today we're going to do some Oasis.
Yeah.
Yep. So you chose this.
I did.
Stand By Me Acoustic live at Bonehead's. What's that say?
Outtake.
Oh.
1997 remastered HD.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't know why it says that. There used to be a version on here for MTV.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I don't know why it's not coming up. So we're going to watch this one.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen the news that Oasis are getting back together to...
What?
Well, you didn't know? No, I'm sure you know. We've got a whole podcast where we talk about this. It might be out when this comes out. It might not be.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not, keep an eye out for it. But one of the biggest comebacks ever. Oasis, arguably the biggest band in the UK, just ever. Full stop.
Stones and Beatles.
So, no, I'd make an argument that Oasis are bigger.
Okay.
Yeah, because the population of the UK is higher, and I think if you played, how do I put this? If you played "Come Together" or "Here Comes the Sun," like one of those massive hits from the Beatles, in a random pub, not everyone would know it. If you played "Wonderwall" in a random pub in the UK, everyone would know it. Yeah. And that's the difference.
Yeah.
So I'd argue that Oasis are bigger. And Beatles are my favourite band, so that's a statement. And these are my favourite Beatles cover band. I made that joke again. I'm going to keep recycling it. Anyway, shall we into it?
So young.
Made a meal and threw it up on Sunday. I've got a lot of things to learn. Said I would not believe in one day before my heart starts to burn. So what's the matter with you? Sing me something new. Don't you know the cold and winter rain don't know, they only seem to come and go away. Times are hard when things have got no meaning.
Is the cameraman in the pool?
Maybe.
God, they're good, aren't they?
Yeah, his voice, man. His voice is great. It's so good. And he just, without trying, is the character he portrays.
It's him, isn't it?
He is Liam Gallagher.
Yeah.
It's so straight. It's like, I always see it and I'm like, oh yeah, it's Liam Gallagher. Like, it's the character. No, that I genuinely now believe that just is him 24/7.
Yeah, probably.
You got Noel behind him. Guitar sounds great. Really nice
It really
acoustic.
does, yeah.
And I think he does some backing in a bit.
Okay.
And then I think that's Andy, the drummer. That it might not be Andy. I'm not sure which one it is. But if it is Andy, he also played for Paul Weller and I think Style Cancel.
Nice.
But could be completely wrong there.
Couple
Could be
big bands.
completely wrong. Playing the tambourine. And I think he's trying to keep time as best as he can. And then Noel keeps like rushing. But who cares? It's live, baby.
Yeah. My God, do they write good songs?
Yeah, man.
They are unreal.
Yeah, it's unfair how many absolute genius songs they have.
Yeah, some of the lyrics are just incredible.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oasis in the UK get a lot of hate. And that's because of the characters that they are, I'd say.
Yeah. It's a weird, I can understand when people say it about Noel, because the thing with Liam is like, you're laughing with him. Like, he knows that what he's like. He knows it. And
he makes a joke of it.
And he makes a joke of it. Yeah. It's like, I read in the other day, it's like, anybody want some lasagna? Something like that.
Did you say that?
Yeah. I think it's in the song.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. But yeah. It's just Liam's Liam. I've seen him twice now. So I'm at Ali Pally in the O2. And he is Liam Gallagher. He is the character that you buy the ticket to go see. But then Noel can sometimes be slightly arrogant in the way he talks. Granted, some would say he's earned the right to because he's written some of the greatest songs of all time.
Yeah.
So he can be opinionated.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know what you mean. They do get a bit of hate. But I would say they don't care.
I don't, yeah. I'm sure random guy on Facebook commenting, oh God, I can't believe they're coming back.
Jealous. They're so jealous. It's the same thing with the tickets. It's like everyone keeps going like, oh, why would anyone pay $350? Don't go then. Don't pay it. Yeah. It's that simple. There's 1 billion Oasis fans that will pay that in a heartbeat if it means that they can go see them. Because I'm not sure if they'll do it over and over and over again. I think they might.
Don't, because it becomes more of a moment in history then.
Yeah, I think they might keep it fairly exclusive. Maybe do a Glasto next year.
That would be cool.
But I think they've already said they're not doing it. I think they're going to keep it these few shows, which honestly I would really rate. But at the same time, if they came out and announced another tour next year and the year after, I also wouldn't be opposed to it.
No.
Fair enough. Lean into it, man. You're one of the biggest bands ever. If you're still around, do it.
Yeah. And if it's still good, which they are.
Yeah, man.
And I'm sure they'll get the best session musicians ever to play with them.
Zach Starkey, strongly rumoured to be on Kit, on the drums. Apparently, I think it's Andy Summer, I think his name is. I'm not sure. Apparently, he's already said, because he was strongly rumoured to be the drummer, because he was to get into the ballot to get tickets. I think he was the answer to the question. And everyone was like, oh, it's going to be him. And I think he's already said it's not him.
Oh, okay.
But Zach Starkey would be absolutely perfect. Yeah. He played for them near the end of Oasis as well. Anyway, let's listen to the rest of this song.
Yeah.
I've found a key upon the floor. Maybe you and I will not believe in the things we find behind the door. So what's the matter with you? Sing me something new. Don't you know the cold and wind and rain don't know, they only seem to come and go away. Stand by me.
Nice.
And nobody knows the way it's gonna be. Stand by me. And nobody knows the way it's gonna be. Stand by me. And nobody knows the way it's gonna be. Stand by me. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Yeah, nobody knows the way it's gonna be. If you're leaving, will you take me with you? I'm tired of talking on my phone. There is one thing I could never give you. My heart could never be your own. So what's the matter with you?
Sorry,
he is human.
Yeah.
Sing me something new. Don't you know the cold and wind and rain don't know, they only seem to come and go away. Stand by me. Nobody knows the way it's gonna be. Stand by me. Nobody knows the way it's gonna be. Stand by me. Nobody knows the way it's gonna be. the way it's gonna be. The way it's gonna be, yeah. Maybe I can see, yeah. But don't you know the cold and wind and rain don't know, they only seem to come and go away. Yeah, stand by me, and nobody knows the way it's gonna be. Stand by me, and nobody knows the way it's gonna be. Stand by me, and nobody knows the way it's gonna be. Stand by me, and nobody knows. Nobody knows. Yeah, nobody knows. Nobody knows the way it's gonna be. I'll do.
That'll do. Why have they got like one of the best recorded acoustic sounds ever just in a garden?
It's always the way, innit?
Yeah.
Anyone that put too much effort into it, it never sounds right. Just chuck a couple mics up and just play. There you go, done.
It's a nice acoustic, played well.
That'll do.
Yeah. One bum chord in the whole thing.
Yeah, man.
Awesome.
Great vocals from both of them. Noel's were really nice as well.
Yeah. It's interesting that I'm assuming they worked on this because it's them and the perfectionists. The way that the vocal range is kind of vocal tones is a better way to describe it. I'm gonna get mixed up. Noel's is like really kind of nasally and mid range, but Liam's is more kind of complete. It's more like low end and high end, so they kind of sit together like beautifully well. I'm assuming they worked on that, or if it just happened to work out like that.
I think it just happened.
Yeah, which is outrageous.
I will say, I feel like a lot of people don't think that, like, especially Liam is like a professional. Trust me,
yeah.
He takes this very seriously.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell just from even like tiny things. Maybe he doesn't even realize he's doing this, but the way he sings into the microphone on certain plosives and stuff like that, like he puts the microphone here so it doesn't like that. It's not like spitting and he sings just under it so that you can hear him. It's coming through, but it's not popping, and it's like that's someone that's sat and worked out how to use a microphone properly, rather than someone who's just pretending to half-arse it and not give a shit and all that.
For average, wait, that sounds rude. For normal people, you may not know that using a microphone, there's so many techniques to it.
Yeah, man.
And like where you talk into the microphone, how you talk into the microphone changes the sound of you and the recording completely.
Yeah.
So using a microphone is a skill.
Mm-hmm.
It is. And he's perfect with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Genuinely perfect. So he's worked on that. It's not an accident.
No.
We should do a video on that.
Sure.
If you find that interesting, let us know, because these are the kind of nerdy things that we spend ages like. When you're micing vocals, sometimes you want to get more nasally, so you point the mic more at the nose.
Yeah.
And if you want it to get more like low end, you can point it towards like your chest, and there you go.
There's a so if you watch like current Liam Gallagher, he's very nasally when he sings now, and a lot of people say like, I don't like how he sings and all that. The difference is that because he's now like 50 and goes on these intense tours still, he has had to get a vocal coach in and seriously learn how to sing. And that's the difference. This is a young kid who's got good technique, but hasn't really learned how to properly do it yet. And that's why he can hit them dirty notes really nicely, is because he's probably not singing correctly.
Yeah.
Whereas now he sings for his, like, it sounds super nasally and everything, but he is singing correctly. He's singing from his chest. He's doing it really, and that's why every night he can just make the whole set pretty easily. It's because he's singing correctly now. And while some people are like, no, I prefer how he used to sound. If you want to see Liam Gallagher on a tour, you're going to have to put up with the nasal, because that's the only way he's going to survive.
Yeah, those people are basically saying, I want you to just not be able to talk.
To butcher your voice,
Yeah, because that will destroy your throat. It will ruin you, yeah. The good example of that is Ollie Sykes.
Oh, yeah, from...
Because he completely ruined his
Bring
voice.
Me the Horizon.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got an insanely good voice now.
Yeah, because he couldn't sing. He learned how to sing, and now
got
he
the
can
help
sing.
he needed, and yeah, he's like screaming and everything. It's so much better.
But that's another topic.
Yeah.
We rate these out of 100 King Arthurs because we are called Meet Arthur. That's high.
Yeah.
1, you got the Oasis tax, so you've got to put an extra 10 on.
Yeah.
It's a great song. It was performed very well. It's recorded well.
It's either that or Acquiesce are probably my favourite Oasis songs.
Okay.
That is just such an incredible song.
It is. Yeah.
It sounds like one of those, it's a Beatles song that they brought forward. Not saying like, oh yeah, because it sounds like the Beatles. I mean that it sounds like it's been around for decades. Obviously it has.
Yeah,
but
it has.
It sounds like an old song that has been around for like 50 years that everyone knows. And it hasn't. It's been around for 25. And it's just an instant classic. It's so good. I would put that at a 94. Because it's just under that 95 plus for me.
I would say 92, so would you be happy to go 93?
Sure.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
This is our first, hopefully this doesn't get blocked.
Yeah.
I would love to do more Oasis.
If you go on our channel and wonder why we haven't reacted to certain bands and stuff like that, it's because the videos get blocked.
It's a
so
shame,
if you're seeing this, hell yeah. Oasis, we can
leave a
post
like
Oasis.
if you see this.
But if you want us to do some more Oasis, let us know. Check out our song Superstar.
Yeah,
very
kind of
Oasis inspired. Yeah. To the point where I had to redo the vocals because I put on a Manchester accent. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. We've been Meet Arthur, and
we still are Meet Arthur.
We are Meet Arthur, and we'll see you in the next one.
All right, goodbye.
Bye.